So we're not going to do it like a normal video where we record half of it and there's no sound.
Yeah. You're an idiot.
Thanks. Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, we're going to be reviewing and taking a look at some of the products from, as you can see behind us, TacX. Now instead of recording in my office, it's actually one of my days off, so I'm at home and we're recording this because all the products were at my house. So a little backstory, a couple of months ago, while at home I was cruising Facebook, and on one of the suggested posts, up came TacX. I don't know if you can see it, it's probably blurry, but it was like talking about being a brand ambassador. And I thought it was pretty cool. I was interested in the products, so I was like, hey, I'll reach out to him. So I shot him an email and I said, listen, I really don't know what you guys are offering, but here's the deal. This is what I do for a living. This is how we can help each other. I was wondering if I could take a look at some of your products. So I got in touch with the owner, and he had suggested certain things. And I was like, yeah, sure, I'll do that. Mainly, it wasn't even for me at first. It was just for her. He's like, oh yeah, you might like it. I was like, I'm not going to wear that. Never going to happen in a million years. But my wife will wear it. And she can test and get a women's perspective. And everyone thought that was actually a pretty good idea. So, without further ado, I'll pass it off to Suzanne. And she can show you what she got and kind of go over and explain how it works. Go ahead, Suze.
So I got a belly band. I have never worn one in my life. I had a regular holster, and I have a few friends that have had the belly bands. So I got in contact with them, asked them, how they liked them and whatnot. And unfortunately, a couple of the brands that they've used, they weren't too impressed with. The snap to hold the gun would always get really loose and whatnot. So I wasn't really I lost my train of thought on the word I want.
Yeah, you called me the idiot.
I know. Shut up. I've been at work all day. Wasn't too...
Her expectations were not very high.
Exactly. So when I got it, I tried it on that night. I was like, it fits kind of comfortable. And took it off. The next day I decided to wear it all day. Honestly, I forgot that I even had it on. So I was pretty impressed with that.
Now, did it ride up on you at all?
Shockingly, no. It never rode up. It never rolled over on me.
It never the Velcro never kind of gave. Everything just stayed where it was supposed to be.
It stayed right where it was supposed to be.
And that was getting in and out of the vehicle.
In and out of the vehicle, sitting down here at the house, either on the chair or in the kitchen.
Moving around out at the store.
Yep.
Everything, and you fit what in there? You were able to carry what?
So what I carry is my everyday EDC.
Which is, just in case I can't tell.
43.
Glock 43?
Glock 43. My knife. And then my flashlight, which this is actually from TacX. I had a Surefire. Somebody stole it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
So I put the TacX flashlight in there. And you can see it says TacX. Never had a problem with it.
And there was really no printing or anything like that?
Actually, there was a little bit of printing, but it was very minimal compared to even my regular holster.
But you didn't have a sweatshirt or anything?
I didn't have a sweatshirt. I just had a regular t-shirt on.
And it has a zipper on it where you can put some valuables in it.
So if you choose not to take I carry a purse, but there's times where I'd rather just have a driver's license on me and that's it, and some cash.
And your permit.
And my permit. You can put it right in here in this little zipper section. I honestly, because I'm not a small girl by any means, wanted to go with an extra large belt. The lady there, Stephanie through TacX, suggested I go with a large. Again, I didn't have high hopes. I figured I was going to have to send it back. Honestly, I'm glad I went with the large.
because they only come in large or extra large, from what they were explaining to me. And it's more of a one should fit all, just because of the way the Velcro wraps around the whole thing. But you had no problems just putting it right on.
No.
No,
It goes on great.
One thing you did do, though, is, when you were wearing that t-shirt that day, it was up against your skin, but then a couple of days later, it was actually pretty cool here in New England, so you put a t-shirt on, but you tucked that in, then you put the belly band on top of your t-shirt, and then you threw a sweatshirt over that. This way, because I had made the comment, you don't want to be digging through 50 layers of clothing to get to whatever you might need. And you thought that was a pretty good idea, and you gave it a try.
Great idea.
And everything stayed right where it was supposed to be.
It did.
Nothing shifted, nothing moved. Hell, I couldn't even tell she had it on, so...
And I'll be the first to tell you, if I didn't like it, I would tell you I did not like it. Again, I was talking to my friend Ashley about her belly band that she has, or had. This little snap that holds your gun in, she complained that it was constantly, when she took the gun out and putting it back in over time, it just stretched out. Now, I've been wearing it...
Oh, for over a month.
Almost 2 months.
Almost 2 months.
And the one thing I will do is take out my gun, because that was one of the things I wanted to see. Is it going to stretch out? It's very tight in there. It's literally very tight. Snap is not loose. This is an empty gun, by the way. It's unloaded. But even like that, I mean, it stays right where it's supposed to be. So, again.
And I don't know if you could tell, but this is designed, you can see how it is right here, the barrel slider over here, but it'll also fit over on this side for left-handed shooters. So, this is obviously set up for her being right-handed, but you can have it for left-handed.
The other thing I like is we've had pretty warm weather in New England for September and October, which it never happens. So by wearing this on my skin, I never really sweated at all with it on, which is a bonus.
Actually,
just overall comfortable.
I was just looking at this real quick. This is how it's set. This is left-handed. She put it in left-handed. So if you move it over.
Again, I've been at work all day. I'm exhausted.
There. Now it's set up for a right-handed user. So when it's on you, right here, you can grasp it and pop right out.
I can use both hands.
I know. I'm just saying. All right. You want to go throw it on? And then come back and sit down?
I just want to make sure.
You have the cash in there?
Any cash in there?
Yeah.
No, I hide my cash from you because you like to take it.
I gotta buy my coffee somehow.
Exactly.
All right.
All right.
Go down and I'll talk about some of the other things they sent. So, obviously Suzanne got the belly band. So one of the things Taylor and I had talked about were his in-the-waistband mag carriers. Now, I normally carry a few extra mags, and I've always used this. This is just a Kydex mag holder, holds 2 magazines. This happens to be out of the waistband, and it's got good retention. So, I mean, for me to get a mag out, I really have to pull the magazine. So, and yes, these happen to be loaded mags, but I digress. It's out of the way. So they sent me in the waistband. They sent me 2 of them. Specifically. One is a prototype, and the other one is their current line. So this happens to be an empty mag. This one, it's got like a neoprene coating inside. Kind of like plastic. Well, I shouldn't say plastic. It's the same material that's pretty much on the outside. I guess it would be like plastic. So wore this one first inside the waistband, because I carry a 226 usually, or a Glock 19. I like to keep my belt tight, really secure, and with this one without the coating, I found it fairly easy to be able to grab the magazine and pull it out for doing any type of reloading that I might need to do. I found it so easy to pull out that throughout the day as I moved around, I could feel this actually slide up a little bit, and I was constantly pushing it down. So did this one for a little while, and that's all I had to say about that. It's really good. I liked it overall, but the magazine did tend to move on me just a hair. So the next couple weeks, I wore the prototype one. Now the prototype one, everything's exactly the same except the internal parts on the back side have like little rubber diamond pattern. And I don't know if the camera can pick that up, focus on it, but this is like rubberized. So when the magazine goes in, and then you obviously slide this inside the waistband and it gets clipped to your belt, it holds it nice and tight. So if I'm squeezing it, the magazine is really in there. It doesn't want to just pop right out. Use enough force, obviously you're going to come right out, but it has better retention overall. So as I move throughout day to day, I didn't feel like the magazine was slipping out. So you can order the in the waistband mag carriers off their website along with the belly band and something else I'm about to show you, and that's going to be at the top of the description below, right below the merchandise, our shirts that we sell. This one works great. I had no problems with it. Again, my only beef would be the mag did move up a hair and I just pushed it down, and that was just from like getting in and out of my car and so on and so forth. With the rubberized one on the inside, it did retain it a little better. If you have your belt on too tight, it might be a little hard for you to get it out. You might end up pulling the whole thing out, but at that point, you pull the whole thing out and then the mag's going to slip right out anyways. So, and you're not reloading out in the open, you're going to be reloading behind cover or some sort of concealment, so it really doesn't matter if you have to dig the whole thing out to get to that. But for the most part, it's actually a really good product, and I will continue to use it when I am carrying, if I do not want to have that Kydex external one and I want to be a little more concealed. Definitely use in the waistband. It was very comfortable. Good product. Thank you, TacX, for sending both of those to me. And then, Susan, are you done? You ready? Susie's done. She's coming back in.
I'm done. I've been done.
You've been done. Well, have a seat.
I was gonna say, they really can't tell.
No, that's kind of the point, though.
So I know. The ground form.
So she's sitting down. You really can't even tell if she's wearing it, and this is not an overly baggy shirt that she's wearing, and it's not skin tight. But are you comfortable sitting down?
I am. I'm very comfortable. Sitting straight up.
That's actually a work shirt, so there you go. Not bad, and it's got good concealment for those that are interested in concealing and being the gray man.
Did you want to move the camera and I can stand and they can...
Oh, we'll do that in a second.
I don't think I'm imprinting very much. This is a very light weight sweater, very thin, and I don't think I'm imprinting very much.
You want to move the camera?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to move the camera. You're going to end up seeing our cute little curio cabinet that my mother-in-law made. Maybe you'll see the edge of it, but I'm going to move the camera, and then she'll stand up. You get a good view. Hold on.
It's a fake one.
Now, you do have a knife. You have your flashlight.
I have my knife, my flashlight.
Yeah, it's all right there. Yeah, so when you throw your shirt over it, yeah, you really can't tell.
Not at all. And again, I don't feel it. I mean, I shouldn't say I don't feel it, because I do feel it. but it's not uncomfortable by any means.
That's funny. The banner that's being held up just fell. Well, it didn't fall, but it's. I had to flip the viewfinder back up so we can actually see what we're doing, but it started to sag. It's just held up on our wall, the best I could do, and without poking holes in the wall, because she. So the other thing they sent out. This was like a couple of weeks later, so this is actually just a week ago or so, last week. Yeah, we stopped in to drop off a Thanksgiving turkey because we went up to our friend's farm to help process turkeys, and we had to deliver some of the turkeys down our way. So we had stopped by Blue Trail to obviously drop the turkey off in our freezer there, and they had informed me that a package had come in. Now, normally, if I'm not wearing my P226, which I haven't been lately because the holster I had dismantled and put onto my gun belt or my war belt. So I've been wearing another Kydex holster that holds the Glock 19. Of course, it's out of the waistband. It's just nothing special. It holds it through retention, which. So it's empty, nothing inside. So normal normal gun holster that I would wear with the Glock. And it goes in, it's a nice solid fit, really clicks in. It's got these that go where my belt goes through. I have no problem with the retention. It's a good holster. I have no problem with it with the belt on. I can pull this out relatively easily. My only problem is when we go somewhere and I can't take this, so I'm dropping it off at home, putting it in the safe. The way this is held on with my belt going through it, it's kind of a pain in the butt because then I got to take the belt off, dismantle my belt to get this off, or even like at work, if I'm going in to teach a class, I have to take the Glock out, and it's easier when it's on your hip. I have to take this off, put this in the safe, and then I'm stuck with this. Or I have to take everything off to get this off. Not a big deal. Just time consuming. Mm-hmm. It's not a bad holster. It works fine. But the fine folks at TacX made me a really nice custom holster for the Glock 19 Gen 4. And it came in.
It's mine.
And it's right here. Now the retention is perfect. It slides right in. It holds it really well. The nice part though is on the belt, it just clips right over the belt. So I can have the holster and the gun, everything all together, and then I can just pop this right over my belt. It fits right in, and I've tried to pull the whole thing out, holster and all. It's retained really well. The gun, however, if I need to draw the gun, comes right out without any me having to really jerk on it. It is just right out and ready to go. So, hands down, it's a really nice holster.
I like it.
I know you like it. I'll lose it to you, I'm sure.
You will.
But at work,
Why do you?
I've been wearing it at work. It's exposed, so I've been banging it into things, bumping it.
Your only saving grace is the fact that I have a belly band.
The printed picture that's on the Kydex itself is retained. It is not all scratched up, which is really good. It's not like it's just some sort of sticker put on the outside. It's actually printed right on the material, as far as I can tell. I'm really impressed. I mean, this 100% is replacing this. This is good.
Okay, you missed the chair.
I missed the chair. But it's being replaced by this one. So anytime I'm carrying the Glock 19, it'll be in this holster. And you don't like Glock 19.
But it is mine.
Because it's too big.
But it is mine.
Yes.
So technically, because this gun is mine, this holster is also mine.
Yeah, but our marriage contract...
Yeah,
Our marriage contract, I know, it did say what's mine is yours, what's yours is yours.
But the thing is, the gun is mine. So that means the holster's mine because nothing else fits it.
I don't like your logic in this. She doesn't use it, so I use it.
I don't. I will use it occasionally, but...
That's only if I have the 226 on. But you really... You don't mind the Glock 19?
I prefer the 43 and the 43X.
She just doesn't... She can't put her finger on it. It's something she doesn't like. I think it's the slide that's too large, or it's too hard for her to carry and conceal when she's wearing clothes that are a little more... Sheer the word? Like... flowy, girly clothes. I don't know. Girly clothes.
Girly clothes, okay.
Well, I dress in more...
Manly clothes?
Frumpy.
Just frumpy.
Sweatshirts and... Okay, I'm digging myself into a deep grave.
You are.
So. Thanks. So if you're in the market for a new holster, or some mag carriers, or a belly band...
I'll be right back. I'm going to take it off.
Then... TacX. I screwed that all up. Thanks.
You did.
You got up and you laughed and it just threw my train of thought.
I figured I'd take it off so I can show it again.
Alright, then we're going to end that there and we'll do another take. If you're in the market for a new holster, they've got the printed kind, they've got regular black ones, they've got FDE, the whole color of the rainbow, as it were, and of course prints and all that. You can pick yourself up a really nice Kydex holster. They have in the waistband, out of the waistband. They even have holsters that are designed for a gun belt, such as the exterior belt that you put over all your clothes. They have those mag pouches and the mollies all around it. They do have basically a drop holster that attaches to the belt internally and drops down to your quad. I think I'm gonna have to get one of those and try that out for moving and all that. So Taylor, if you're watching, I'll be in contact. I need one of those. Holsters, go to TacX. They're in the description below. If you need in the waistband mag pouches that are not Kydex, these are nice. They're soft and comfortable. They don't cause sweating or any weird funkiness. And they definitely, when you move around, don't poke you. My Kydex one sometimes pokes me. So whether you want the ones with the rubber inside or the original kind, they should have both. I'm not sure, but my review is get the rubberized ones. Those are working better than the non-rubberized ones. Taylor, if you're watching, the rubberized ones that are inside. Suzanne, belly bands. If you need a belly band for yourself or for your spouse, or if you're a woman and you're watching, the belly band. I think it works great.
Oh my gosh, I just like lost my voice. I love it. And again, this is the only one that I've reviewed. Never really thought about having one prior to this until Todd brought it to my attention that, you know, they had the belly band and asked me if I wanted to try it. Again, I have a few friends that carry one, being that she carries every day. I don't, because with my job, I'm not allowed to. So, unfortunately.
But the nice thing is, I mean, you're not big in wearing belts. And then
no, I hate wearing belts.
Trying to get a belt that will support the weight of any firearm in the ladies' department is relatively hard.
Exactly.
I mean, you were looking at men's belts. And then, of course, if you're not wearing jeans and you're wearing
slacks or
leggings, yoga pants basically, there's nowhere to put a belt.
No.
So if you're a woman and you like wearing those, the belly band is perfect.
No, the belly band fits perfect under. I don't typically wear leggings outside other than like pajamas, but fits great underneath there. With talking to my friend Ashley, she told me, she goes, I can't wait to hear you do your review on it because I am in the
market for a new one.
So I'm definitely going to send her an email tonight letting her know what I think of it. And you never know, maybe she will go ahead and order a TacX one. But I'm impressed. That will be pretty much my new
everyday holsters.
Everyday holster. Occasionally, I will take that one just because I can. Because what's his is mine and what's mine is mine. He said it when we got married. He said it in our vows. So
I don't remember that. It never happened.
I can play the video.
I don't. We did not have video 18 years ago. Thank you very much. Oh, maybe we did. I don't know. But, anyways, that's all I've got to say for the TacX stuff. It's actually really high quality. It's really good. And they definitely give you high quality products for the price. You can't go wrong. So, it's in the description below. As always, I will see you on the trail. Stay safe and afraid. You have any closing words?
No.
There you go. No. All right. Roll the outro.